Hello, good people. I thank the Almighty God for giving us this opportunity to meet in this platform. Kama kawa, kama dawa, this is your corporate street tour guides, and my name is Philip Watuma. Manze, leo nataka kubonga na walimu. Teachers in the youth bracket. And I mean teachers in the youth up to maximum of 35 years. So please, if you know a teacher in your network, in your connection, in that age bracket, a youth teacher, this is information. Before you start watching, you can share with them. They can benefit from it. And what am I talking about? Most teachers have become slaves to their degree. You have to become a slave to your degree. And let me dive into some statistics, then I can address that question. Actually, according to the latest statistics I read somewhere, nowadays the average age of employment for teachers nowadays is in their late 20s and early 30s. And that it means, and most people finish their university in their 23rd or 24th year. So it means a teacher has stayed outside here for almost 5 to 6 years. And I can bet you the private sector is taking advantage of that, because the supply of teachers in the market, especially for the private actors, is oversupplied, and they're taking advantage of that. So a teacher will be taken advantage here by the private actors before the government absorbs them. They are already 35 years. Vis-a-vis teachers in the 20 years ago who used to be employed in their 25 years. So what does that mean? It means they have 35 years of service. It means they have 35 years of earning. It means they have 35 years of creating wealth. Because a teacher who has been employed in their 25th year, they can easily service a loan of 5 million in 20 years without struggling. Unlike a teacher who has been employed in 35 years, when you've been employed in 35 years, you only have 25 years of service, assuming you shall work up to the last year of retirement, which is usually unlikely. And it means when you are taking facility, even the banks are very keen, and not very many banks can give you up to the maximum retirement limit. They will limit it maybe up to 55, 35, 55. So you've been left only with 20 years to create your wealth and to earn. And the ball game nowadays has changed. Let me also talk about the pension terms. We have two types of pensions: defined benefit pension plan and defined contribution pension plan. Defined benefit pension plan used to be the pension civil servants used to enjoy, and that's why people used to say, in the civil service or being a civil servant, and teachers being one of them, there's the assurity of job security and the retirement package. But I can tell you that game is changing. And what is the difference between the two, the defined benefit pension plan and the defined contribution pension plan? One, you have to contribute with your employer, and the other, the employer used to contribute all of it. And civil servant used to benefit from the government contributing to all 100% of their retirement. But again, back to the question of why are you becoming a slave to your degree? I need to inform you that, and this is a wake-up call to many of you, because you are so many. Even the other day I attended a graduation, and the majority were teachers. And I can tell you, those of you who are in Nairobi, now in the last few weeks, every end week now there are graduations, and you're seeing people with gowns in town, and the majority of them are teachers. But what I can tell you is, your destiny is in your hands. Your destiny is not in the hands of the government of Kenya or the Teacher Service Commission. And I can tell you, in the industries I have worked, I have come across different professionals who are teachers. So it means they took the destiny into their hands and they left that place. And now they joined the corporate world, the one you call the private sector. But what I can tell you, the private sector has the money you desire to earn. In the corporate sector, that's why people earn millions, 2 million per month. Yes, in the corporate sector, I can tell you. But I have a message of hope to the teachers, because teachers, you are the most resilient and productive workforce I know. From waking up early, nowadays almost all schools have remedial programs. By 6, teachers are already in class doing remedials with students. Also late in the evening, from up to 9 p.m., teachers are doing tuitions with students. Teachers are meeting very tight deadlines and the targets. Ability to adapt. Syllabus is changing every day. Teachers are adapting to this. Curriculums are changing every day. Teachers are adapting to it. Ability to teach different people in different age brackets, in different backgrounds, and you manage all of them and you deliver results. That's a competitive advantage you have as a teacher. But I have a reflection question for you. Have you ever thought of joining the corporate world? And for information, you have what it takes to join the corporate world. And in fact, the corporate world has the best salaries you've ever thought of. I can tell you. Like, when I used to be in the shipping industry, I remember when I was a young accountant. Now I'm no longer an accountant because now I can become what I want because the destiny is in your hands. It's only that you need to put some efforts towards whatever you want to become. When I used to be in the shipping industry, there used to be a senior operations manager who was once a teacher. Even people used to call him Mwalimu. That guy was earning over 400,000, and that was back then in 2010. So those of you who want to join the corporate world, you need to understand it. And it's like, I'm assuming you're a good swimmer, but if you want to dive into a deep pool, it's good for you to understand how deep it is, so that if you require some oxygen, you carry. Otherwise, you will go down there. You're a good swimmer, but you'll drown. And the corporate world is divided into two classifications. There is the employment classification, and there is the business systems and the investors classification. And in these classifications, we have players. And if you compare players to the conventional games, like the outdoor games, players play in arenas or fields. So we have 4 corporate arenas. In the employment side, we have employment side and the self-employment side. But at the end of the day, they are all employments. And then we have business systems and we have investors. So it's like the Maslow hierarchy. So the employment side, you are so many. So employment, you are many. But as you come to self-employment, you are reducing. As you come to business systems, you are reducing. And the investors are at the peak. And these are the guys who are controlling the game, including controlling the government. When you hear public participation, I'm telling you, government does not listen to the people in the employment side or in the Maslow hierarchy, the majority down there. It listens to the investors because they're the ones who call the shots. They're the ones who are running the game. And the government's role is just to regulate and to provide a conducive environment. So as a teacher, as a civil servant, actually you are just assisting a government to provide a conducive environment for the corporate world to make money. But if you are a teacher and you want to join the corporate arena, the easiest arena for you to join is the employment arena. And you have a competitive advantage because of the unique skills you have as a teacher. And those skills you possess, they are required out there. And I will explain to you how, briefly. Again, when you have a degree, it shows you are capable and disciplined because you are able to attend a particular strategic program and you finished on time and you met the requirements, and that's why you graduated. Because there are some people who do not graduate. It means you did not meet the criteria, so it means you met them. Teachers possess transferable skills. Teachers, your degree is a foundation of specialization. Different, because teachers also have different degrees. Those degrees are a foundation of specializations. And then networking opportunities. Actually, if I check a document I was reading, in the NGO side, teachers can be program managers. Actually, currently where I'm working, almost all the program managers were once teachers. We have monitoring and evaluation specialists. Teachers have the best knowledge of how to measure change of knowledge, change of behavior, child protection, counseling, journalist. The roles are so many. And in the employment arena, we are simply selling our services and skills. And the question is, do you know how to package and sell your skills? Do you know how to speak the corporate language? Are you aware of the technologies employers are using to recruit and to shortlist candidates? Those of you who are interested and you want to take destiny into your hands, it means you want to join the corporate world, you can give your details in the link below, and you can join our mentorship and masterclass programs where we have 2 types of modules. One module is teaching you about the corporate world, how it operates, and having this knowledge, you will understand how to create your wealth. And the other one is I will teach you how to know how to express yourself and sell your service to the employers out there. Again, This is your corporate street tour guide. My name is Philip Watuma. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. Give your details in the link below and we can have conversation about these coaching programs. Adios, and thank you for your time.